Listen, nation, we need to talk. Nikita's going crazy. She's in the front, in the back, in the front. You're just going to have to deal with it because I'm not rolling down the window. That's what she actually wants. But we need to talk about something that I think is pretty serious that I think a lot of contractors are going to want to know about. So we're going to get into that. But first, this is the North Country Outdoor Channel. I am Eric, and you guys, when you hit the subscribe button, just do it. Just hit the subscribe button. You make up the North Country Nation. So yeah, jump on the train, join the movement of entrepreneurship, like-minded people. A lot of people watch me that aren't entrepreneurs. I don't know, just join the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you. So the first thing that I want to talk about is not what this video is even about, but it's been kind of driving me a little bit nuts. So how many of you guys watch Live PD? Hit the like button if you watch Live PD. That way I'll know, hey, all these people watch Live PD. Because it's a good show. My daughter wants to be a law enforcement officer, so we watch it quite often as a family, so that's cool. But what I'm getting at is they have the Live PD Nation, and you know, like hashtag Live PD Nation, and people can, you know, interact with A&E's studio in New York and kind of give them information if they see something, crime lines, tip lines, whatever. They call themselves the Live PD Nation. Pretty sure, I don't know how long Live PD's been on, but I'm pretty sure the North Country Nation came first. And if it didn't, I promise you, I did not know about Live PD when I come up with the North Country Nation. That's something that I came up with, and you know, I wanted to come up with something to call my audience. Nuttin' Fancy, I don't know if you guys watch Nuttin' Fancy, the Nuttin' Fancy Project. You know, he calls his people the TNPers. I mean, a lot of people have names for their people, so that's why I came up with the North Country Nation and now the Live PD Nation. But just know that I was there first. I do believe. I don't quote me. Now you guys are going to jump in there and be like, oh my God, Eric, your channel was like developed August 2nd and Live PD came out like August 1st. Anyway, I'm just telling you guys are in the North Country Nation. I'm not changing that. Hit the subscribe button. I freaking love you. Okay, let's talk. All right. Home Advisor. Is Home Advisor worth it as a contractor? No. It's so tough. It's tough because let me explain myself. Linda. Let me do it. Home Advisor works like this. Oh my God, Eric, you gotta dip a chew in? Oh my God, shut up. Home Advisor works like this. The customer, which, you know, I thought when I signed up for this that, oh God, this isn't racist or sexist or, I guess you could say this is biased, but I signed up for it because I believed that more of your higher class people with more money, I'm sorry poverty, I'm sorry people with less money, I'm a business owner, so I target people with more money. That's my goal here, you know, more that have more class in their game, if you will. Those are the people that are going to want to use Home Advisor. So they go to Home Advisor, they type in tree service, I need a tree removal, I need this done, and then Home Advisor's algorithm matches them to me. Now, when it matches them to me, it gives me a lead, they call it, a Home Advisor lead, and it's like a printout. And that lead costs me anywhere from, I've had them from like $15.80 all the way up to like $83, depending on the size of the job. I don't understand their algorithm or how that works, but my point is, it costs me money. It's a pay per lead, which isn't such a bad thing, but here comes the buts. What I found is that a lot of these people are just dinking around on their computer and they're like, oh, Home Advisor, tree service, blah, 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 type the shit in and hit send, and then it sends it to me and it charges me. I don't have a choice in the matter. It charges me whatever their algorithm decides to charge me, and then a couple different things happen. I call them back, which, oh, here's another complaint that I have. When Home Advisor gives me that lead, it gives me a number to call, kind of like a 1-800 number. And once I call that number, a weird voice pops up and says, please enter an extension. and then I enter an extension and it rings directly to their phone. What I'm getting at is Home Advisor gives you that lead, but they don't give you the option to call their number directly. They make you call through their system to get to the customer. So then you ask the customer, what's your actual phone number? And they're like, well, you just called me on it. You don't know it? And then I have to explain myself. You know, I have to call this number and type in an extension. Just give me your goddamn number, please. I'm sorry, sometimes you just want to frickin' strangle people. All right, woosah. Rub the ears, woosah. So there's that problem. Then you call them, they don't answer. Then you call them again, they don't answer. You leave a message, you leave another message, and they never frickin' call you back. I got a stack of Home Advisor leads that frickin' thick, costing me hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars that I can't get a call back from people. Then, oh, this pisses me off. They classify different stages, like what stage are you? Are you ready to hire? Are you 1 to 2 weeks out? Are you in the planning and budgeting stage? Whatever. Again, I'm sorry, I apologized last time about the shaky camera, but you know what? I have to multitask, people. If you guys want me to make videos for you, I have to multitask and do this shit in my vehicle while I'm driving between bids, because I am one busy bro, okay? Lost my train of thought again. Gosh, hit the subscribe button. It costs all this money and they don't call you back. And then you got this situation, this happened the other day, where a lady said that she was ready to hire, right? Ready to hire. Two trees, ready to hire. Get a hold of me as soon as possible. I call her up and she's like, yeah, we just got rain last night and now it's too wet down there where the trees are and you're probably not gonna be able to get back in there until July. I'm like, so 1 night of rain, 2 months out from being able to do the job. You are not ready to hire. And I'm like, well, can I at least come and look and see what you got going on? And she's like, no, not right now. That boils my blood, people, because you know what? That cost me $33 frickin' for her to not be ready. And whether she calls me back or not, I don't know. Maybe she goes back to Home Advisor. I've gotten multiple Home Advisor requests from people. I have to call Home Advisor and see, do they charge me double for that? I don't know, but I'm just telling you guys, people, you pay for these leads no matter what, and the ROI on it, man, as of right now, the guys are doing a job today that is a Home Advisor job. It's a $1,500 job. That kind of covers some of the losses I have in that pile of paperwork that nobody will answer me or they've turned me down. But that's not the point. The point is I don't want to have, you know, get these jobs just to make up for what I've lost in leads so Home Advisor can make the money and I can break even. So for me, you know, I don't know. I'm probably going to still keep doing it because it's just one more way of getting my name out there. And you know, I think I'm just going to call Home Advisor and I'm going to tell them, hey, you know, what do we do in this instance? Because there's so many situations. What do you do? Here's another instance. They give the wrong email. They give the wrong phone number. Sometimes it's the wrong phone number, but the right email. So I can email them and say, hey, the phone number, the extension that I call is not ringing to you. It's saying that it's not available or it's disconnected. And then they'll give me a message back saying, here's my number. Sometimes they don't write back. Sometimes their email's wrong. I mean, it's just such a touch and go setup that there's a lot of kinks in it that I still feel need to be worked out. I'm not on Angie's list. I do use Google AdWords. Hold on, we're coming into a busy intersection here. And I just don't know what I like more. Word of mouth is obviously the best, but I'm gonna stick with it for a little while and see if I can't work something out. But if anybody at Home Advisor sees this video, I like what you have going on. I think it's a good idea in theory, but the issue with that is, come on, what the hell is going on? The issue is I do not think that I should be charged $33, $28, $24. I don't think I should be charged anything unless I get the job. Because they don't give me a choice. if my leads are on, if I don't have my leads paused, basically if I'm too busy and I don't want any leads, I can pause my leads for 48 hours. If my leads are on and a lead comes through, whether I call that customer back or not, whether that customer answers the phone, no matter what, it's costing me that money. And I think that that's a flaw in the system, and I think it's a little bit crooked, and I feel like Home Advisor's making a bunch of money on me while I'm out there just breaking even off of Home Advisor. So whoever the entrepreneur is that came up with Home Advisor, good on you, but come on, man, let's work with each other a little bit here. So that's my honest thoughts and feelings and opinions about Home Advisor. Some are good, some are bad. I do it. I do get a little bit of work off from it. Maybe down the road I'll get more work from it. I don't know. I think I'm going to stick it out. Do I think you should do it? I think you should try it in your area for a little while, and if you start running into the problems that I'm running into and it overwhelms you to a point where you're either going backwards or you're only breaking even, I think that you should consider dropping it. And what I need to do is I don't keep very good analytics. I need to keep better analytics. I need to ask each customer, how did you hear about me? Because there's like a bunch of different ways. I mean, you got Facebook, you got newspaper, you got Google ads, you got Home Advisor, you got word of mouth, you got business. I mean, there's all over the place you can hear about a business. I need to start asking that question so I can say, hey, yeah, this came from Home Advisor. Okay, maybe Home Advisor is worth it. Or, man, I haven't had a Home Advisor job in a month, but yet I got this stack of leads that I had to pay for. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have a good ROI, which stands for return on investment. If I'm gonna invest into something, I need to get a return out of that. Time is money, man. Time is money. And yeah, I'm actually gonna do a video the next video, and you know what? I might even be wearing this same shirt because I might film it here in about 4 minutes and then upload it in 2 weeks. What do you think about that? I'm just messing with you guys. No, I'm seriously gonna do that, but I'm in like a snarky mood from this freaking dog. I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention to the road and myself, so I'll go back and watch this in post-production, and Nikita will be in the back, in the front, in the back, in the front, but she's not driving me too nuts. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up. Where are we at? Ooh, 12 minutes. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a long video for me rambling. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hit the subscribe button. Become a member of the North Country Nation with me. Just remember, tomorrow is a new day. Be creative and own it. You are beautiful. You are amazing. I freaking love you. And I'll see you next time.